They tell us science has mapped the world, but that's a lie. Buried in deserts, oceans, and ancient ruins are discoveries that shouldn't exist. Machines older than history, structures that defy engineering, and objects built by hands we can't identify. 6 of them are so strange, scientists still can't explain how they were made, or who made them. They say history follows a straight line, from stone tools to rockets. But these discoveries don't fit anywhere on that line. Each one was found in the real world, documented by scientists, photographed, measured, and studied. Yet every attempt to explain them leads to more confusion. Some were discovered underwater, others buried in mountains, and a few were uncovered by accident. What they all share is one problem. No known civilization should have been capable of creating them. No tools, no records, no logical source. And that's where the mystery begins. Because if these artifacts are real, and they are, then our timeline isn't just wrong. It might be missing entire chapters we never knew existed. Here are the 6 most mysterious discoveries scientists can't explain. Number 1. The Antikythera Mechanism. In 1901, divers searching a shipwreck near a Greek island brought up what looked like a lump of bronze fused with coral. At first, no one paid attention, but when researchers began cleaning it, gears started to appear. Real gears, carved with precision so advanced it shouldn't exist for that time. The device is now called the Antikythera Mechanism. It could track the movement of stars, predict eclipses, and calculate lunar cycles with shocking accuracy. It's basically an ancient computer, built over 2,000 years ago. Yet no other technology like it appeared again for 1,000 years. No workshop, no records, no logical source. If they built this, what else did they know that we haven't found? Number 2. The Baltic Sea Anomaly. In 2011, a Swedish diving crew scanning the floor of the Baltic Sea saw something their sonar couldn't explain. A massive circular object, about 60 meters wide, sat on the seabed like it had been placed there. It wasn't a rock formation. The edges were smooth, the shape was symmetrical, and strange grooves ran across its surface like tracks or steps. When divers approached, their equipment began to fail. Lights flickered, radios cut out, compasses spun in circles. One diver even collapsed without warning. Scientists tried to dismiss it as a glacial rock, but no natural formation interferes with electronics like that. And the object is still there, silent, untouched, and waiting. Number 3. The Inca stone walls of Cusco. High in the Andes, near Cusco, there's a wall that shouldn't exist, not with the tools historians say were available. The stones are massive, some as heavy as a private jet, yet they fit together with such precision that you can't slide a razor blade between them. There's no mortar, no cement, and no record of how the blocks were moved or carved. The Inca had no written language, no iron tools, and no wheels. Still, these walls have survived earthquakes that destroyed modern buildings around them. Engineers today would need cranes and lasers to recreate something like this, but we're told it was done with stone hammers and manpower. So who taught them how? Number 4. The Baltic Sea Anomaly's silent twin on land, the Fire Eagle's Nest. In the remote forests of eastern Siberia, there's a hill no animal will approach. Locals call it the Fire Eagle's Nest, a massive cone-shaped mound over 130 feet tall, made entirely of stone. At the top sits a smooth dome that looks crafted, not formed by nature. The ground around it is scorched and littered with shattered limestone, as if something powerful detonated there long ago. But there are no volcanoes nearby, no impact sites, and no signs of mining. Compasses fail in the area, GPS cuts off, and researchers report physical sickness the closer they get. Some say it's natural. Others think it's hiding something. Maybe something still active beneath the surface. Number 5. The Baigong Pipes of China.
Near a dried-up lake in western China, scientists found something that shouldn't exist at all: metal pipes embedded inside solid rock. Some run deep into a mountainside, others drop straight into the lakebed below, forming what looks like a network or system. When tested, the pipes were dated to be over 150,000 years old. That's long before humans had metal tools, cities, or even farming. Some pipes are fused with clean joints. Others appear welded, using metals that don't naturally mix. The official explanation? Fossilized tree roots. But roots don't form perfect cylinders or connect like machinery. So the real question isn't just how they were made, it's who or what put them there. Number 6. The Voynich Manuscript. Locked inside a glass case at Yale University sits a book no one has ever understood. The Voynich Manuscript is filled with drawings of plants that don't exist, symbols no one recognizes, and pages of script written in a language that appears structured but belongs to no known civilization. Experts from the US military, historians, cryptographers, and AI models have all tried to decode it. No one has succeeded. The writing follows patterns like real speech. The grammar makes sense, but it can't be read. Some believe it's a medical text from a lost culture. Others think it was never meant for humans at all. The strangest part? Someone wrote it with full intention and vanished.
Each of these discoveries exists in museums, archives, or the ground beneath us, not in myths or conspiracy forms. They were photographed, excavated, carbon dated, or tested in labs. Yet every attempt to place them in history breaks the timeline we're taught to trust. Ancient engineers without metal shape stones better than modern machines. A forgotten inventor built a computer 1,000 years too early. Metalworkers from a prehistoric age created welded pipes no tribe should have understood. And someone wrote a book in a language no culture ever spoke. These aren't random anomalies. They form a pattern, a glimpse of knowledge that appeared, then disappeared, without leaving a trace of the civilization behind it. What if these discoveries are more than just gaps in history? What if they're not mistakes or misinterpretations, but pieces of a lost chapter, a chapter we've erased or forgotten? Could they be evidence of civilizations far more advanced than we've been taught? Or perhaps they were left by visitors from elsewhere, beings or cultures we don't even recognize yet. Some believe these artifacts are warnings, proof that our history is cyclical, repeating itself in ways we can't fully grasp. The truth might be far more unsettling than we realize. And if we keep digging, what might we uncover next? A lost city, an ancient technology, something beyond our wildest imagination. The more we uncover, the more questions arise. If these artifacts are real, and we know they are, then our understanding of human history is incomplete at best. Who built these machines, carved these walls, or wrote these books? And why do we still struggle to explain them? The mysteries don't end here. In fact, they're only growing. What if the true origins of these objects are hidden beneath the very places we think we know best? The ocean, the mountains, the ruins. What if the answers have been waiting for us to find them all along? The next discovery might shatter everything we think we know, and what we find could change the world forever.